I was really impressed. I mean, I knew that every assignment was necessary. I didn't quite understand school psych until we started getting into the school setting, and then I realized, oh, that's how it fits. So, you know, the psychology of the student and the development of the child, it didn't make a lot of sense from the book, but then when you started relating experiences with students in the classroom setting, I thought it was very smart to have pre-student teaching experiences so you'd be in school, and then also have the opportunity to really relate to the coursework. So, but you know, even back, that was a lot of years ago, but they really had a dynamic School of Education at that time, and you know, I've had a lot of student teachers since. I think they do a great job, but there's nothing that relates to just being there in the school setting and, you know, practicing what you got to practice, because anything in the classroom doesn't really truly prepare you until you're in your own classroom working with students. Well, this just happened where a student finished up with 5th grade with me, and he was at a community event in town in June, just after completing 5th grade. You know, most 5th graders don't hear what adults are saying, and they don't really pay too much attention. Well, this particular student actually heard a suggestion from the presenter saying that they were looking for local heroes. And lo and behold, he took it upon himself to go home, get on the internet, find the website for the nomination, typed everything up on his own, and you know, basically became a local hero himself, because he, a 5th grader, was looking for the local heroes in his community and made the nomination on his own. I think public education is making a far bigger impact than a lot of people realize, but they don't see it right away because it takes time to nurture and to care for these kids who carry on the next generation. We had a staff member last year who was a brand new staff member. She almost quit at Christmas time because it's just so much to do. I knew she was really good, but I also know that first year is tough. So for me, it was a good reminder in how much happens in the school day and how important it is to really truly support each other. And lo and behold, she made it through the school year, and, you know, looked back and realized some things that she worried about that she didn't have to worry about as much. And she also saw some insights for how we could actually take some of the paper pencil type things that we do and easily format them in computer form. That not only saves us time, but saves the hassles with students. Luckily, we still have her with us, and she's doing a great job. We start at 7:40 in the morning, and contract says we are done at 4:10, which never happens. Even though I've been around a long time, either I'm slowing down and don't work as fast, or there's more responsibilities. I have a feeling there's probably more responsibilities. Very seldom do I finish up anything less than an hour more than what's expected, but that's what's got to be done. And I don't like coming into the next day without making sure I'm, you know, lining up the ducks for the next day. I think most of the people I work with are that way, if not, maybe even more time. I believe that they really see the value that we're offering, and they're way more supportive than maybe a lot of the communities that I hear from others. We have a great school board that supports us, and even though there's, I think, room for improvement with how we're supported, I think the community as a whole sees the value and likes the partnerships and likes the dynamic of knowing what students are working on and the connections they're making student-wise with the community, and vice versa. A lot of community partnerships. The main challenge, quite frankly, is having an equal playing field for students. My fear is that we start losing sight of the support of public education and things become more privatized, and then we create the haves and the have-nots. My fear is that the have-nots, those that can't afford the choice that some think is so important, literally get left out, and they end up not having the opportunity, and therefore they don't have the support network or the people that really surround them with care, and they turn to, you know, giving up, you know, life, a crime, whatever it happens to be. I don't want that. I like the diversity that we have in our school, and I like the fact that we're meeting as many needs as possible, and there's give and take with those needs.